everyone, I am Hassan Ali and welcome to Global Scope News. Today we are exploring a major story that has been making headlines: the Trump campaign's recent claims of a hack involving Iranian actors. This incident raises serious questions about cybersecurity and foreign interference in the elections. In this video, we will break down what happened, examine the implications for the campaign, and discuss how such events impact our democratic process. Let's dive into the detail and see what it means for the upcoming elections. Former President Donald Trump's presidential campaign recently reported that it had been hacked. They have believed that Iranian hackers might have been involved in the stealing and sharing important internal documents also. Although the campaign did not provide direct evidence to prove Iran's involvement, this claim came shortly after Microsoft released a report. This report highlighted attempts by foreign agents to interference in the US presidential campaign for 2024. We are talking about the cyber incident recently attack in the presidential campaign. According to the reports, in June, an Iranian military intelligence unit sent a fake email to a high-ranking officials in a presidential campaign. This email was sent from a compromised email account that belonged to a former senior advisor. These phishing attacks are designed to trick people into sharing sensitive information. In this case, it might have led to the hacking incidents involving Trump's campaign. A spokesperson of Trump's campaign, blamed the hack of foreign sources that the hostile to the United States. He didn't specify which country was responsible, but the timing of the hack and the detail of Microsoft report suggest a possible connection to Iranians. As he expressed concern that such attacks could undermine the confidence of the American public in their democratic institutions. The National Security Council also took this report very seriously. In the statement, they said they condemn any attempt by a foreign government or entity to interfere in the U.S. elections process. They emphasized that protections the integrity and the elections is of the utmost importance. However, they did not comment directly on the Trump's campaign's claim, stating that this matter should be handled by the Justice Department. Iran, on the other hand, denied any involvement in the hack when asked about the claim. A spokesperson for Iran's missions to the United Nations dismissed the reports. They said that the Iranian government has no intentions or motive to interfere in the United States presidential election, and that they do not take such accusations seriously. This situation highlights the growing threat of cyber attacks in the modern elections. As the technology advances, so do the methods used by hackers to influence political outcomes. The involvement of the foreign actors in such attacks raises serious concerns about the security and fairness of elections, not just in the United States but around the world. Elections are the cornerstone of democracy, and any attempt of disrupt this process can have far-reaching consequences. When foreign governments are suspected of trying to influence the outcome of an election, it erodes public trust. People may begin to question whether their votes truly matter. In this result have been manipulated by external forces. This is why cybersecurity is so important in today's world. Talking about the Microsoft reports, it's very important. Microsoft report sheds light on the fact that cyber attacks on political campaigns are becoming more sophisticated. Hackers are finding new ways to gain access to sensitive information which they can use to the higher advantages. In this case, the compromised email account of a former senior advisor was a weak point that the attacker exploited. The incident served as a reminder that everyone involved in the campaign must be vigilant and take cybersecurity seriously. The Trump campaign's claim about the hack also bring up questions about how much incidents are handled by the government. While the National Security Council made it clear that they condemn any foreign interference, the responsibility for investigations and responding to the And responding to these attacks lies with the Justice Department. The divisions of responsibility can sometimes lead to delay in addressing the issue, which can be frustrating for the affected parties. At the same time, the Iranian government denial of involvement adds another layer of complexity to the situation. Without concrete evidence, it's difficult to prove who was behind the attack. We are talking about the Microsoft reports. It's very important. Microsoft report sheds light on the fact that cyber attacks on political campaigns are becoming more sophisticated. Hackers are finding new ways to gain access to sensitive information which they can use to the higher advantages. In this case, the compromised email account of a former senior advisor was a weak point that the attacker exploited. The incident served as a reminder that everyone involved in the campaign must be vigilant and take cybersecurity seriously. The Trump campaign's claims about the hack also bring up questions about how much incidents are handled by the government. While the National Security Council made it clear that they condemned any foreign interference, the responsibility for investigations and responding to these attacks lies with the Justice Department. The divisions of responsibility can sometimes lead to delay in addressing the issue, which can be frustrating for the affected parties. At the same time, the Iranian government denial of involvement adds another layer of complexity to the situation. Without concrete evidence, it's difficult to prove who was behind the attack. The uncertainty can create confusions and make it challenging to hold the responsible parties accountable. In the end, the truth may never be fully known, leaving the public with more questions than answers. Moving forward, it is crucial that political campaigns take proactive steps to protect themselves from cyber attacks. This includes using strong passwords, implementing two-factor authentications, and educating staff members about the dangers of phishing emails. By taking these precautions, campaigns can reduce the risk of falling victims hackers. Additionally, the government must continue to work with cybersecurity experts to monitor and respond to potential threats. This collaboration is essential to ensure that the election process remains fair and secure. The stakes are high, and any lapse in security could have serious consequences for the future of democracy. In conclusion, the report's hack on Trump's campaign serves as a stark reminder of the ongoing threats to election security, whether or not Iranian actors were involved. Then the incident highlighted the need for constant conclusions. The reported hack on Trump's campaign serves as a stark reminder of the ongoing threats to election security. Whether or not Iranian actors were involved, the incidents highlight the need for constant vigilance in the face of evolving cyber threats. Protecting the integrity of election is a shared responsibility, and everyone must do their part of safeguard democracy for future of generations. Thanks for watching. I am Mohsin Ali and you have been watching Global Scope News. If you found this video informative, please give it a thumbs and consider subscribing to our channel for more updates on important news. Don't forget to hit the bell icon so you never miss an update. And if you are looking for some relaxation, check out our other content where we have thrilling horror stories for you to enjoy. See you in the next video. Take care of yourself.